Christ is in our midst. Welcome to Spiritual Calisthenics. Today, on September 29th, we commemorate St. Cyriacus, the Hermit of Palestine, as well as the Martyr Petronius, Malachi, the new righteous martyr of Lindos, Theophanes, the Merciful of Gaza. Regarding St. Cyriacus, this saint was born in Corinth in 448. He went to Palestine to the Lavra of Ephthemius the Great, but because of his youth was sent to St. Ephthemius to St. Hieronymus. After the death of St. Hieronymus, he returned to the Lavra of St. Ephthemius. Later, he took on a more rigorous life of asceticism in the wilderness of Natufa, where there was nothing to eat except exceedingly bitter wild herb called squills, which, however, through his prayers God made sweet for him and his disciple. He lived 107 years and reposed in the year 555. Thou didst prove to be a citizen of the desert, an angel in the flesh, and a wonder-worker, O Cyriacus, our God-bearing Father. By fasting, vigil, and prayer you did obtain heavenly gifts, and you heal the sick and souls of them that have recourse unto you with faith. Glory to him that hath given you strength. Glory to him that has crowned you. Glory to him that works healings for all through you. The sacred Lavra does at all times rightly honor you as a sure helper and support and mighty champion, and annually observes your holy memory. And since you, O righteous Cyriacus, do possess boldness with the Lord, protect us from our enemies, that we may cry to you, Rejoice, O thrice blessed Father. The Epistle for St. Cyriacus from St. Paul's letter to the Galatians. Brethren, the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. These are the 9 virtues of the Holy Spirit. And St. Seraphim of Sarov says that we should try to acquire these above all other things. And so we look to the righteous fathers of the desert who acquire these. And those who belong to Jesus Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires. If we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit. Let us have no self-conceit, no provoking of one another, no envy of one another. These are the things that destroy the Spirit and its fruits. Brethren, if a man is overtaken in any trespass, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. Look to yourself, lest you too be tempted. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. When we take someone else upon our shoulders, this is the law of Christ. This is what all of the fruits of the Spirit point to, bearing one another, holding one another up. By this they will know us as disciples of Christ. The Gospel according to St. Luke. At that time Jesus went out to the mountain and prayed, and all night he continued in prayer to God. And when it was day, he called his disciples, and chose from them 12, whom he named apostles, which means to send out. Simon, who he named Peter, and Andrew his brother, and James and John, and Philip, and Bartholomew, and Matthew, and Thomas, and James the son of Alphaeus, and Simon, who was called the Zealot, and Judas the son of James, and Judas Iscariot, who became a traitor. And he came down with them, and stood at a level place, with a great crowd of his disciples, and a great multitude of people from all Judea and Jerusalem, and the sea coast of Tyre and Sidon, who came to hear him and to be healed of all their diseases. And those who were troubled with unclean spirits were cured, and all the crowd sought to touch him, for power came forth from him, and healed them all. So this is the calling of the 12 disciples for the ministry that is going to be set before them. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Spiritual Calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.